And the chances are her friends are going to pass by.
That was a dilemma.
Of course.
She had to buy it back.
That's brilliant.
At a hugely inflated price. For those that are American listeners, it happens every other year, and people often do things in their workplace or at school. They can dress up, they can raise money in different fun ways, and we were told in a school assembly, it was Comic Relief next Friday, everyone has to come along dressed up in fancy dress to school on that day.
Has to.
Yeah, they said have to dress up. They said you pay 50p towards Comic Relief, and you have to pay £1 if you don't dress up. Right?
That's annoying, isn't it?
So, of course, I'm looking forward to this because, I'm a sort of aspiring comedian and that. Get to dress up like a clown, right? Spent quite a lot of time getting the old clown outfit together.
What did that look like?
The shoes, obviously, I just wore my regular shoes.
Exactly, yeah.
But I had the red nose, a wig,
Wow.
the whole deal. Big bow tie that my mum made for me. I thought this is going to be the best day ever, right? Get to school. I want you to picture this scene, right? During the assembly in my class of 30. School uniform, school uniform, school uniform, school uniform, school uniform, school uniform. Lanky kid dressed as a clown, school uniform. 3 people in the entire school who dressed up.
But Steve, you're 50p out.
Yes, but then, worse than that, it turns out I was furious because I look like an utter dick, obviously. It turns out that what happened, I don't know whether I'd missed this information, but apparently the headmaster must have had another assembly where he told people that he wasn't allowed to enforce that rule about making people pay
that's good.
against their will.
Yeah.
So obviously no one showed up dressed like an utter dick except me and about 2 other knobs.
What disappoints me is that for a man who was a self-confessed aspiring comedian, you chose the least funny thing in the world to dress as.
Yeah.
Clowns are anti-comedy. They suck comedy out of the room. It's not...
You're right, and this is from a man who wanted to dress as Hitler at the Golden Globes.
No, that's funny.
He knows funny costumes when he thinks... But you were saying about the guys who bother you in the street. Did I tell you that when I... Did I tell you that story?
Amazing.
Because a technique I used to develop at university was whenever people bothered me in the street, I would pretend to be sort of generic foreign. I can't really do a foreign accent, but I would just be like if someone asked for directions, I was always worried about giving them the wrong directions, so I would just, sorry, I don't really, how you say, it's just kind of vague foreign.
Brilliant.
And I've periodically used this method throughout my life, and not so long ago a guy stopped me with one of those charity tunics. And I sprang into my old trick. I was like, sorry, I don't...
An elderly Russian woman.
I don't know what voice that is. I don't know what accent
it went from vaguely French to sort of Eastern European beggar.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. And the guy... And I was like, I don't... he was, well, just let me explain to you about it. Sorry, I'm not from... and the guy...
This world.
Yeah.
I am from planet Snork.
And the guy said, are you Stephen Merchant?
No.
Swear to
Sorry.
God.
Not when you were famous.
Oh, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It was like a lapse of concentration.
God.
It was a lapse of concentration because...
And did your bow tie spin round and you squirted in the water and ran away? That's what I'd have done.
Because, it's one of those things where, you don't always remember that you've been on the... It's not like I instantly remembered that.
Amazing.
So he says, are you Stephen Merchant? And then you're at this position where you've got to go, either you've got to admit what you did, or you've got to carry on the lie. And I chose the second one. So I was kind of like, I don't know who that is. What? I don't know what you're... And he was like,
oh, God.
Really? You look a lot like him. I was going, I've never heard... I don't...
In fact, you are Stephen Merchant. Freeze.
I'm always getting stopped for I mean, there's so many charities now. Anything. I think that's the other problem, actually, that there's so many now. Years ago, a problem wouldn't have been a problem, whereas today we've got this problem. Someone's got OCD and we're collecting for that.
Right.
It's not just starving people anymore, it's everything.
Yeah.
One little fault, they're out there with a clipboard asking for your bank details.
A lot of new diseases have cropped up, particularly for these sort of rich and famous diseases that really third world people do not suffer from.
So I was in W.H. Smith's probably buying a Valentine's card.
Oh, okay.
So there you go, you see. So I do a bit. And
is this the cheapest one you've got, love?
And I bought a big bar of like Galaxy.
Oh, cheaper
Okay.
than a box of chocolates, but yeah, still nice.
For me, that, because he had an offer on, right?
Oh,
And this
not
is
for
what I'm
Valentine's Day.
saying.
Okay, she's getting a card, isn't
This
she?
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I felt awkward because she could see that, oh, he must have some money.
What, a big bar of
Because you
Galaxy
could
and a-
afford some chocolate.
Well, it was like an impulse buy thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's thinking, he's got money to burn.
Yeah.
So at first, I didn't know who she
There's
was.
a guy over here buying a big bar of Galaxy and a small card.
I'm thinking she just works in WH Smith's.
Yeah.
Morning, sir. All right, how's it going? Oh,
Right.
have you got a minute? So I'm thinking, oh, is it WH Smith saying, how often do you buy the Galaxy? Because they always
Yeah.
do sort of
Yeah.
surveys and stuff. So she said, oh, you like chocolate? I went, yeah. She said, yeah, I'll have a chocolate. Right?
Oh.
Little chocolate.
Yeah.
I ate it.
Yeah,
Then
of
she
course you
goes, right, are you aware of the problems in the world? So I'm thinking, oh, what's this? You see, they've been clever there.
Yes.
I can't say no and walk off without a bit of chocolate.
Sure.
Right.
So,
Why don't you freeze? Just freeze.
We're closing up now. We're closing the shop.
So I said, oh, yeah, there's loads of problems. I'm sick of it. So she says,
No, not yours, sir. There are
So-
some people who are starving.
yeah, and I explained to her, I said, listen, I've got loads of these charities every
Right.
month. I said,
Right.
my bank account is literally, because I don't use my current bank account that much. So
Right.
you look at it with a statement, it's like Tools for Africa,
Right.
Help the Aged,
Mm.
Deaf Kids, another one.
.com, deafkids.com.
There's loads.
Is Tools for Africa when they send people like Carl over to help out?
Yeah, that is Comic Relief. Tools for Africa is another name for Comic Relief if you watch it.
So anyway, I said, I do all this. She's going, oh, that's very good of you, but, we need your money as well. So she's saying, but just as much as you can afford, every little helps and everything. I've been here all day. Look, as you can see, I haven't had much luck. It's not that busy in the shop, blah, blah. Oh, all right then, right? So I give her the details. She looks at the amount. She goes, right, now the options are, you can tick the £5 box, the £10 box, the £20 box, the £50 box. This is a monthly payment.
Right.
She said, well, I'll put you down for a tenner. Forget the fiver. She just leapfrogged that
Straight
straight
in.
away.
Yeah.
And you can't go back, can you? Because then you feel bad.
Sure.
To sort of go, well, you've got a £5 one there. Tick that one.
Yeah.
She can see I've got the chocolate, sort of wasting my money on things that aren't necessary when
Yeah.
there's people dying around the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I said, right, yeah, tenner, fine. And, I filled it all out. I left the shop.
Yeah.
Spent more on that than I did on.
Right. So you spent under £10 then, basically.
So I get home and everything, forget about it. I keep seeing these statements going out. It looks like Gandhi's bank account, the amount of stuff I'm giving away for charities.
Sure.
I forget about it though. Forget it. I'm doing my bit for charity. I should
Yeah.
feel good about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, something kicks off in the world.
Right.
Ring, 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 ring. Oh. Hello, is that Mr. Bilkinson? Straight away, I'm thinking, oh, who's this? This isn't good.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, it's so and so charity.
Right.
Are you aware of the problems in the world? I said, yes, I am. There's lots of them. Yeah, but have you heard about the latest one? I said, yeah. She went, well, I'm just calling up to say thanks for the donation that you give us every month, but it's not enough. So I said, yeah, well, I think I give enough. I said, you're not the only ones here. I said,
Yeah.
I've got 5 charities on the go here.
Yeah.
I said, and, I've give you what I can afford.
Yeah.
She's going, yeah, but let me just tell you about the problems. There's so many people missing here. This is bad. These are dying. Da, da, da. I'm going, I know. I was told all this when I signed up, and I agreed to that amount. That's what I can afford. Call some other people up who aren't giving you a tenner.
Yeah.
She goes, no, but we haven't got their numbers, and we understand that you're a supporter of our charity, and, just a little bit more will help. I said, listen, I can't. I've given you that amount. If you want, if it's not enough, let's stop the direct debit now.
Right.
I said, if it's not helping you, let's can it, and
Yeah.
I'll give it to deafkids.com. I said, because they're not calling up Mithering.
No.
Well, they
That's
can.
a good thing with them. So she said, no, I don't want to do that. I said, well, that's it then. And she wouldn't let it go. And in the end, she got an extra £1.50 off me.
Right.
But that shouldn't be allowed. I think they should have, 1 year where they go, this year, hungry people.
Right.
Next year, people with a limp. Or just like they do with the China thing, with the year of the cat, year of the rabbit. It's very clear.
Yeah.
It's that year. That's who we're helping this year.
Right.
If you've got that problem, it's your year. You're going to have a good one.
And who decides? But who gets together in the meeting?
What would be the first
charity.
year? What would be the first year? This year.
Right, well, we'd look at it and we'd go, right, what are we hearing a lot of problems about? And someone goes, so-and-so's hungry. Go, right, are we all in? Are we in to give this lot food? And we're not just going to give
So
them
it's
food.
not everyone who's hungry. It's specific people. So it's like hungry.
Starving. People who are starving. If someone goes, oh, I've got, I don't know, what's another problem?
Adenoids.
Me kid's deaf. Well, maybe next year. Maybe next year. It's not your turn this time. We can't help everyone at once. Because that's
Right.
life, isn't it? You've got to give and take in your own life. There's things that
Right.
I want. I can't have. I do without. Have something else
But
that's
there's
more
so many
important.
causes that
Right.
But
it
that's
could
what I'm
wait
saying,
20
Steve.
years before your
Okay.
charity
I
comes
know, but
round.
what can you do then? Because we're not sorting it all out anyway,
I'm paraplegic.
right?
Oh, I need help really bad. I'm paraplegic.
But so does everyone else.
Well, why are you giving it to the hungry now?
Because
Why's that-
if we don't
oh,
help the hungry now,
Right,
they can't wait. You can wait.
right. Oh,
Is this a different person now?
yeah, I'm blind.
Right, well, you're not hungry though, are you?
Well, a bit peckish.
Yeah, well,
Where's the fridge? I can't find the fridge. Can you help me to the fridge?
yeah.
Otherwise I'll be hungry as well. I'm blind and hungry. I'm blind and hungry because I don't know where the fridge is.
Who's let you in?
But Carl, this is just
Just
a
some
chaotic
order.
idea. It's
It's
a chaotic because people who are hungry, there's always going to be people who are hungry.
Yeah, but then...
you're not going to just because there's always going to be new people.
Yeah.
But I sort the problem out.
They've eaten all the food. It doesn't last forever, the food,
but
Carl.
I sort it out properly.
How do you sort it out?
Because I'll go, right, not only are we just giving you food,
Right.
we're giving you some seeds. We're giving you a pan.
What,
We're
you
giving
think they haven't
Let
thought
me
of
hear
that?
the theory, please.
Right,
Sort it out. Don't just give food. That's going to run out.
right.
Give them a proper... You see, the problem is, there's companies who jump on the back of all... Do you know when I was in the
Okay.
jungle? When
Right,
I was
yeah.
in the jungle,
Yeah.
right? On that travel thing.
Yeah.
I was in that... Some company had given that tribe a laptop because it makes them look good. They can send out a press release. Well done to so-and-so computers.
Right.
They supplied the tribe in, out at Amazon with a computer. I saw it. They were using it as a breadboard because they don't know what it is. They've got no electric. It's useless to them.
Right.
And that's what charity does.
Right.
Companies use it to make them look good. When I was there and I really needed to go to the toilet, I was thinking, tribe, I wonder what their toilet facilities are like, right? Thinking it might be better than just doing it in a hole. Surely they've built a toilet. They're not stupid people. They kill animals. They know what they're doing. They know how to cook. Surely they've built some sort of unit. Turns out they don't. They still do it in a hole. But some company had been there, some plumbing firm, and given them a toilet, right? The bloke who, the producer who was out there, he said, "Oh, you'll be happy. There's a toilet round the back there." I'm thinking, "Oh, brilliant." I go round there. It is a toilet, but it's not plumbed in.
Sure.
So it's just a vase with shit in it. And this is what we need to do. We need to get out there and say, this is how it works. Educate them.
Okay, so let's do this then. So it's just with the seeds. You're not giving them a... so I'm a starving African. Hello, Carl. Have you got any food? Got any food? Got any sandwiches?
Well,
I'm
I
starving.
have, but
Right.
if I give you my sandwich,
yeah.
there's someone else behind you,
Right,
and they'll
okay.
all come out.
So what are you going to do then? What are you going to do?
I'm going to help you.
How? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna make you think about how to make food.
Oh, okay, right.
Have you ever grown anything before?
No.
Right, well,
No.
here's some seeds for
Brilliant.
potatoes.
Oh, thanks, Carl. See you later. Do I just put them in the ground, yeah?
Put them in the ground and water them.
Oh, there's no water, you dopey cunt.
There is some
No,
water.
there's no water, you dopey cunt. That's why we're starving, you dopey cunt.
Right, well, at that point, that's where I go, well, this is a lost cause here.
Right.
There's no point.
Can I have your
So
sandwich
then-
after all?
No,
or
you're
what?
not having it. You're
Right,
not having it
so
now.
not only can I have a sandwich, you give me seeds with no water, you useless, bald-headed fucking twonk.
Right, but all I've done there is made the mistake of the computer firm who's given a laptop to a tribe. It's
Right.
useless.
Right.
But there's got to be another way around this.
Go on, then.
Either move,
Right.
because every year sandwich... No, you're not having another sandwich.
Once again, it's an utterly ill-informed discussion.
I'm just saying, there's no point queuing up every year. Do you want a sandwich? Here's a sandwich.
But Carl,
the
you-
next year, can I have a sandwich? Where's your brother? He died. It's not sorting anything. It's buying him an extra day, an extra month or something.
But
It's
Carl,
pointless.
the point is, like Ricky's just flagged up, is that some of these countries, the conditions,
He died!
the conditions are not there to just be able to plant potato seeds.
So what are they meant to do then? Do you think we should go out every month, every year with sandwiches? Is that your answer, like some sort of buffet, an all-you-can-eat thing once a year?
Oh, God!
You see, it is bad. I don't want to come across harsh. They've got nothing. We waste stuff here. Waste annoys me just as much.
Right.
When I see sandwich shops in it
Yeah.
when there's people out there who are hungry. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I don't understand.
Right.
It's a problem that isn't being solved.
So your conclusion for these people, because there's no water where they are, right, is move. That is your honest. They should move.
Well, what's your solution?
Well, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't even pretend to know. But
I tell you, it's not just it's sticking a, what's that saying? I don't know. It's sort of sticking a plaster over a hole or something, and the
Yeah.
plaster comes off. It's a problem again.
yeah, that's the saying. Yeah,
It's the same.
I think that was Mark Twain. No.
Sounds more like Gandhi. If you would like to donate to Comic Relief, why not visit rednoseday.com.
Oh, I've got to tell you something, Steve, that cropped up
Go on.
when we were at dinner the other night. Carl said the most exciting words. He said, "I've had another film idea."
Star Clive Warren.
No, it doesn't. He's gone bigger than that.
Well,
Carl, turn the film idea.
Yeah, but you slagged it off on that.
No,
night.
I was just trying to. We're all chipping in, saying, "Well, that they're all trying to help." We're
No,
all-
Suzanne. You see, you had a go, and then Suzanne thought, "Oh, I'm going to have a go here as well." If I'd have told her that at home, she'd just go, "Yeah, that'd be that." But suddenly, Jane was chipping in. Everybody was having a go. Yeah, I didn't see anyone else coming up with anything.
Well, they didn't realise it was a script editing meeting.
yeah, they just thought it was a dinner.
They're just saying, "Oh, that they're
No, I'll tell you why it cropped up. I saw it. It was another thing in that free paper.
Yep.
It was something about, the way we're advancing fast,
Right.
which reminded me of the, my film, The Love of Two Brains and stuff.
How's that? Is that being made yet? Have you had any?
And it was just saying, about how bodies can get reused. In a way, recycling
Sure.
is the ultimate.
What did it
recycling.
say about that though? Because you didn't go into that. What
It was hinting at.
When you say hinting, you
Well, it
saw a bit of
didn't-
a headline, didn't read on,
No, what?
and made the most up in your head.
No, it was
Oh.
scientists saying in the future. It's that old
Right.
thing. In the future, this is what we'll be able to do.
Do you mean like Frankenstein being reused, old body parts fusing
Yeah,
together?
but that was
or-
all different. It was like a short arm and a long leg, and that. This is a full body.
Right. So pitch the film idea to me.
Yeah.
Sell it to me like I'm a Hollywood executive. Sell me the film.
Right. Well, I'd probably tell you about the science facts there that
Okay.
I've read. That.
Okay, let's start from scratch then. Thank you so much, Carl, for coming in. We heard there was a rumour that you're dealing with a British film company about a thing with a man with two brains with a guy called Clive Warren we haven't heard of, but Rebecca De Mornay we're very excited about because she wouldn't be a lot to get, so this film wouldn't cost much.
Right. So, like I say, I've read they're going to be sort of the ultimate in recycling. If anything happens to the brain, they can reuse the body. You've
Okay.
got to remember that. Can use.
Yep.
Fantastic.
So it'd be great if it can coincide.
Okay.
No, we love
with
the
that.
fact we love this sort of research. We love this level of research. It's exciting.
So what I was thinking is, I'm picturing. Probably it doesn't matter. It's not as fixed. It doesn't have to be this person. But I'm thinking Tom Cruise.
Okay. Cruisy. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
And the way it works is.
Do you know Tom, by the way, or have you got an in there, or
No.
no?
Okay, but you
well,
just- No,
I
you
think
blue
it's the
sky.
sort of film
That would
that
appeal to Tom.
he'd sort of be into. I think it would
Okay.
excite him.
okay,
Great. Okay.
great.
So
Have you ordered coffees? Did
What?
Did Cheryl get you a coffee?
yeah.
Oh, okay, thanks, great.
So
Are you hungry at all? Do you want to?
no.
No, great.
So
Cheryl, I might have a tea actually. Cheryl, if you could.
will we wait for the teas before she comes in?
She'll
'Cause
just
once
sneak
this is
in.
flowing.
She will be very quiet. She'll be like a dormouse. She won't even know she's come in.
Okay.
You don't want anything.
No, I'm fine,
Okay.
thanks.
Go.
Actually, I will have a tea. Actually, Cheryl.
2 tea, Cheryl.
Thanks. Okay, go.
Right.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is there
Shut the
sugar?
door.
Sorry, is there sugar in this
There's
shell?
sugar
'Cause
there.
that's-
There's-
oh,
I'll put it in there. Yeah, shut the door behind you. Thank you. Okay,
Go.
all the way. Go.
Tom Cruise. So I got Tom Cruise. That's what I've pictured so far.
He's just done Mission Impossible 7
Right.
in this film.
Oh, in the film.
So he's playing himself.
No, what you're seeing on the screen is
Hmm.
Mission Impossible 7. Like I say, if we don't get Cruise, it can be Bourne Identity, and it can
Okay.
be what's it?
Yeah.
Oh, so if we get Cruise, he is playing himself.
Yeah.
and he's just made that.
And in this film, he's just made Mission Impossible 7. It's the future, is it? This
No, what you're seeing
right?
is Mission Impossible 7 on the screen.
So I've gone into the cinema, and I think I'm going in to see Mission Impossible 7, or I'm going in knowing that I'm going to see.
Okay, what's this film called?
I haven't got a title yet.
We'll just call it Carl Pilkington Project 2.
Right.
Okay, KP2.
So you go in. The opening thing is Mission Impossible 7. You're thinking, I've
This is
seen
a bit-
this.
yeah,
I
I've seen-
thought this was KP2. I
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm
see
confused,
KP2.
yeah.
Excuse me. Well, I came in to see KP2. No, this is not the film I came to see. I'm talking to the usher. No, this is the film. It just what you're seeing is Mission Impossible 7. I don't understand.
Right, listen. So what happens is then it sort of pans out. You see it's a telly. There's a bloke watching Mission Impossible 7. Right. His girlfriend's watching it going, oh, I love Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
He's there going, I can't be doing with him. He's
So it
overrated.
is set in the future, though, this, because we're assuming that he's made 7, so this is a...
Yeah.
How far in the future is it?
Well, when will Mission Impossible 7 be made?
I don't know. Probably about 2 years, the way it's going.
Right, so, 2013.
Okay.
Right? And this is underway then, is it? This cycle in the body?
Yeah, by then it's well known that it's out there
All
as,
right.
a scientific...
Let's not get bogged down in a lot of these things we
Okay.
can iron out, as I say, in the script.
So you see
developments.
Mission Impossible 7 on the
Cheryl,
screen.
are any of those biscuits still knocking around?
Do you want to do this meeting?
Yes, I do. Sorry, he's a bit easily distracted, but I will have a biscuit as well, Cheryl. So, okay, I've been watching the film. It's Mission Impossible 7. It's pulled out. There's a guy in his room, in his lounge
His
with
girlfriend's
his girlfriend.
watching it. She's
Yes.
loving it. She's a fan
She
of
loves
Tom
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise, right.
He's a little bit niggled. He wanted to watch something else.
Sure.
She decided on the DVD. He sat there annoyed. I can't be dealing with Tom Cruise. I can't believe they've made 7 of these films.
Right.
He's a rubbish actor. I should be the actor. You know, I've been doing acting for years.
But he's not an actor. He's
Well, he is.
okay.
But he hasn't quite made it.
I
He's,
see.
he's in pantos. He's sending a lot of demos off, but he's just
It's
not
funny
being
because I
seen.
remember this is one of our notes to make it more plausible, this film, because you didn't know him as an actor before, did you?
Yeah, well, this is how it works, isn't it?
Right, interesting.
Yeah, well, you two don't know about that meeting, do you?
Right, okay.
So
Right.
forget
So
that.
he's a struggling.
So what happens is next day they get up, right?
Yeah.
She's still going on about Tom Cruise.
Loves him.
Thinks I'm sick of him. Right? She loves him.
Got my biscuits gone in my tea. I left it in there too long because he
that's
put me off.
stupid.
you
Just hang on, let me just
little
think.
twat. Can I get the spoon, please? guys?
Yeah,
My
sure.
biscuit-
Do you feel it?
Oh, it's all
probably
gone
be
It's all
better.
soggy.
soggy.
Oh, that's soggy.
Cheryl, can we get some more of those biscuits in here, please?
Do you want to weigh more? Or?
Yeah, I'd love to
Yeah,
hear
no,
more,
I'd love to
please.
hear more,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
conscious
Can we-
that Colin Firth's coming in. He's won an Oscar, so
And he's got an idea
yeah.
about a prince with a
Right.
cleft palate.
Anyway, listen. So, what happens is he gets so annoyed with his girlfriend liking Tom Cruise. He plans to kill him.
So he plans to kill Tom
Wow,
Cruise.
this is new. I've
Now,
never
this man is a driving actor. He's obviously based in the UK because he's in Panto. So he flies to Hollywood.
No, the equivalent of that.
Oh, he's based
sort
in
of-
he's based in
yeah,
America.
he's a bit part player.
Yep.
Cruise, he kills him somehow. Now it's some way.
Right, how does he kill him? Because this is all new to me.
I don't want to put everything
Because
down on
again,
paper. This is
in
just
the,
a
in
rough
the original
idea.
pitch in the restaurant, Tom Cruise just dies on the set of Mission
I
Impossible 7.
see, right.
Yeah.
Oh
With
yeah,
the-
yeah. That's
Right,
right.
okay.
Oh, hang on.
So
Okay, right.
he dies in the film in Mission Impossible 7. They're doing
Right.
that thing on the strings.
Right.
He cuts. He lands.
Right.
His body is in perfect condition.
hold on.
But how is she watching the
The
film?
film, yeah. Did they put it out even after Tom Cruise
No,
died?
no, sorry. He was filming Mission Impossible 8.
So he's okay. So
He's filming the next one.
They film the next one. Mission Impossible. Okay, sure.
He's annoyed. He's going, I can't believe they're making more of these films.
Right.
I can't get a gig, and yet
Yeah.
they're churning this crap out.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's on his springs,
On his wires. Yeah.
on his wires.
Yeah.
An accident
Spring
happens.
sounds better. He's bouncing around.
like a baby growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strings cut, smash. Tom Cruise dead.
Right.
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 The bloke hears this on the radio, on the news. Hears it on the news. He can't believe it. He's like, yeah.
Oh.
Takes his eye off the road a little bit in the celebration. Truck plows into the car. Right?
So he's killed as well.
Well, is he?
Okay.
Okay.
Little interlude. Fades up. Comes out of. You're seeing it out of his eyes. You see his eyes sort of opening. Do you know when you're seeing out the eyes, you see the eyelids.
Yeah.
and you see his girlfriend there, sort of looking at him like a bit startled.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going, "Oh, what happened?" And she's going, "It's all right, it's all right." And he's going, "Oh, get me a mirror." She's going, "I don't want to get you a mirror yet.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, what's going on?
You've had a bad accident."
Oh, probably terribly disfigured, is he? Or...
This is what he's thinking. Oh, how
Yeah.
bad do I look?
Scarred, burnt.
You know,
Yeah.
you fancied that Tom Cruise. I gone the other way. She's going, "It's
Right.
all right, it's all right."
Right.
It can't be relevant though that Tom Cruise was killed at the same time. I don't need to think about Tom Cruise. I'll put him out of my mind.
Okay, go on.
Put him out of my mind.
Anyway,
What's he going to look
all
like?
mirrors out of the room and everything. He's just learning to
Yeah.
learn to walk. He's going, "Why can't I look in a mirror?" And the doctor,
Right,
"No
okay.
point. You've got to get used to this body." He's going, "What do you mean?"
It's great that Tom Cruise just did a small cameo at the
This
beginning
is
of
good
this
as
film.
well because we're seeing it through the. What's the voice like, by the way? The bloke's voice.
It's the same.
Just the same as it was
Oh, is it?
earlier. So
Um,
so the whole thing is through his eyes. I haven't seen his face.
No.
Then he gets walking. It's
Yeah.
almost time to go home.
Yep.
His girlfriend comes in.
Yep.
It's her job to tell him the new news,
Oh
the
my God!
shocking
What
news.
is the news?
Says there's a mirror, look in there. He looks in it.
Yeah.
He's Tom Cruise
Right.
because he had his accident on the set. He
Yeah.
had the accident. They ended up in the hospital.
Right.
Quick, we've got to act quick. This is the time. This is the future
Right.
where they use
Where they can use body again.
bodies, all the rest of it.
So Tom Cruise is dead.
Tom Cruise dead. This
but
bloke
he's just a
Brian.
body. His body's squashed, but what's his name? Brian.
Yeah,
But Brian's brain is in Tom Cruise's body. Just a donor body. He just happens to
just
look...
happened like a lung donor,
Exactly.
a heart donor.
Yeah.
It's
so
just
this is
timing.
Brian. He just looks like Tom Cruise now. He's got Tom Cruise's flesh.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Now, at first, initially, he's annoyed
But
because
his
like
voice,
going, "I hate
the
Tom
voice is still
Cruise."
the same as his was, even though it's got Tom Cruise's
It's
mouth.
got a
and-
bit of both.
A little bit different.
Who's
little
doing
bit.
it? But okay, sorry. Just practically, who is doing the voiceover then for the?
It's Tom now.
So
He's
Tom's
acting.
sort of doing an impression of this actor. By-
Brian's inside Tom.
His
Yeah.
name is Brian, but when you look at it on the telly, when the camera woozes round
Yeah.
and you see him sat in his bed, it's Tom Cruise.
Sure.
Right. Okay.
His girlfriend's over the moon because she loves Tom Cruise.
Right.
He's gutted because he couldn't stand him. He can't stand the films. He's thinking,
Yeah,
"Oh."
but he must be thinking, I look like Tom Cruise, one of the most loved actors of his generation.
Yeah.
No,
And he's
you'd
also a
think
good-looking
so,
bloke.
but he's not because he's in shock. Remember,
Right.
he was expecting to see himself, and when he looks in the mirror, he's
Yeah,
seeing
no, it must
someone
be
else.
shocking. Yeah.
So
Also, the voice. Is
he's going, "I
really-
can't stand this," and she's going, calm down, you'll get used to it." "I don't want to get used to it," and she's sort of saying, "Look, stop moaning."
Yeah.
Brian, stop moaning, Brian.
Um,
She's calling him Brian, I assume.
she says,
And
yeah.
Tom Cruise just had a sort of donor card that allowed his body to be given away, did it?
Yeah, it's the future.
Right.
This is 2013, Steve. Things have changed.
Clearly.
Right.
But
What's his girlfriend's name?
Claire,
Claire and Brian. Okay, great. Just a different body, just a slightly different look.
All
Just
right,
like-
so
yeah, right.
he's seen that he looks like Tom Cruise. He's shocked, but he's getting used to it.
he doesn't look like him. He is him.
Okay.
No,
right.
he's not him. He's Brian, isn't he?
Yeah, but to most people, it's
Yeah,
when
he
he
thinks-
leaves the hospital.
They go, all right, Tom. I thought you were
They're all
dead.
going, it's Tom, and he's going,
Really?
"Oh, yeah," and he's going, "Oh, I knew this would happen, it's doing me head in."
Are there paparazzi? Do the paparazzi
No,
think it's Tom?
no. there's
Let
no
him
paps.
explain. Sorry, Rick, because
Okay,
you've
so
heard this.
is
I want to
weird,
hear
though.
this story.
This is weird though, because so he looks like Tom Cruise.
So he wheels out, he's in a wheelchair.
Okay.
He's going, "I'm sick of this." The other patients are going, "Tom, I thought you were dead." And he's
Yeah.
going,
Right.
yeah. And he's annoyed. He gets in the car. He gets out there
Right.
and he sees a poster of late.
It's hold on though. It's finished. I thought he died while they were filming
It's not
it.
finished. But now, these days, he's shouting about films before they're made.
Okay,
It's
right.
like Lord of the
Really?
Rings, isn't it? Yeah, they're going, "Lord of the Rings is in the making." And they're going,
Wow.
"Brilliant," and all the hype
But
and
they put
everything.
a poster up even
Seems
after.
premature.
No, the poster
Yeah.
was already up.
That
They haven't
seems
put it up.
premature, given that a
Well,
man
coming-
died during the production.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
I know.
I've taken the posters down.
No,
but
it's
then I
all-
don't work in Hollywood.
Right.
So the poster's up there, and he sees it as he's in
Right.
the car driving past,
Yeah.
and he thinks that can't be finished.
Doesn't make sense. Yeah.
They both look at each other. This is your chance. You wanted to be an actor. This is the chance.
Yeah.
Right.
Go back to the studio. So he goes in. "Hello, you don't know me?" And they go, "Oh, we think we do." And they go, "No, you don't. I'm Brian. Tom
Right.
died on your film set."
Well, they must
Presume-
know that. They must know
Tom
that Tom
Cruise
Cruise
died.
is dead. Because his family must have been
All right, if
notified.
you want, it makes no difference. We can tweak the script.
Right. You have, because before he was a plumber, by the way. I'm going to finish Mission Impossible 8. So that was the
I'd
best.
much prefer that. and I can sort out your lavatory.
You get the idea.
Right, no, we don't get the idea. So this is... Brian has turned up looking like Tom Cruise. He said the film company, right, who must know that Tom Cruise died on their film set. What were they going to do when
They
they
would
got
have
the...
had to wrap it up. They would have
Well,
had
no,
to
what?
say...
You said they put the posters are up.
Yes, the posters are up before they've even finished
So they're
filming it.
cancelling the film until he walks in?
Basically, yeah.
Oh, so they are cancelling the film?
They're cancelling it.
Okay, so we're afraid that production has stopped on Mr. Possible 8 due to the death of Tom Cruise.
Hang on a minute.
What?
I'm Brian.
Who's Brian? Oh my God, you look exactly like Tom Cruise. Oh, have they done that thing where they put Brian's brain in Tom Cruise's body?
Yeah.
Ah, but it's not Tom Cruise. You can't act like him.
I'm an actor.
Yeah, but he was good because he was like one of the best actors.
He's not that good. I never rated him.
Yeah, but a lot of people did, and he's
Yeah,
got
a lot of people. So
Right.
let me bring in a new audience for you here.
So the film people. So just tell me what happens. Do they sign up the new guy? They
But
sign
is
up
it in
Brian?
the news? It must be in the news that
But
Tom
are they
Cruise
pretending that it's really Tom
died. No,
and
they
that Tom
can't do that.
survived?
They can't do that.
No.
But they're quite
So
unscrupulous.
they've
these
told
Hollywood
the
people.
world that Brian is taking over. Brian, right? He used to be a plumber,
This
but
is
it's now.
Brian, who
Yeah.
has no surname.
Brian
Fine,
has no
mate, he's
son,
like
just
Madonna
Brian.
or Cher.
Exactly. Yeah.
This-
So Brian, right? Is that Brian? with
It's above the title.
I bet
Brian
I bet
in.
it's- I bet it's Brian with a Y.
Brian
Right,
with a Y
right,
in
Brian.
Mission Impossible 8.
This won't work. Where's Tom Cruise? It's not the same.
So this, of course, gives it a boost because
Right. Well,
The
people wanna
flagging
see- people
franchise
wanna
has
see how
been
good Brian is.
rejuvenated.
the
Yeah.
press, the news that's
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah.
Tom Cruise and his new film.
Well, it's not Tom Cruise. They can't say that.
Well, it is though. When you look at him, you go, "Oh, it's Tom Cruise."
Well, no, you got to say a bloke that looks like Tom Cruise.
The body
in
of
his
Tom
new-
Cruise.
Yeah.
The acting ability of Brian. In a new movie.
Mission Impossible 8, starring the of Tom Cruise with Brian's brain.
Oh, forget
Do
it.
you like Do you like Tom Cruise's face, but not his acting? Then you'll enjoy Mission Impossible 8.
Can't be bothered.
Oh, Mission Impossible 8 from the people who brought you the first 7 and the hair of the bloke who was in the first 7, but with Brian doing all the lines. It's Brian. It's some cunt I've never heard of on the 7th sequel.
No, wait, sorry, I really want to hear the ending of this movie. Please let me ask questions. You had your chance to ask him questions.
Right.
So where are we? In a sort of 90-minute running time of a movie, where are we now in the film? Are we about two-thirds of the way through?
We're close to the end. I'd
Okay,
say.
so
close to the
Mission
end.
Impossible 8 has been made. So what's the end of our movie? Not of Mission Impossible 8, but the movie you're making. What's the ending there?
Do we ever get to see him in Mission
I think,
Impossible 8?
yeah, but I think what happens is who he never liked,
Right.
and it's. I just want to get across the moral that who are we? Are we the people in our body or the people we look like? What's important in life? Is it the way you look or the way you think? And he